gonna ramble a little bit. So hi, my name is Stephanie, and if you're new to my channel, I am here to be your lighthouse, to give you the illuminated pathway for you to walk through, because I have already forged the path. I've gone before you. I have tested and experimented with a lot of different things, a lot of different modalities that you get to choose from already, and to make your awakening process so much easier. And that was a contract that I signed myself up to. I decided to awaken earlier than others, but at the same time I also decided, or I chose to have a very, very, very fast awakening process. And because that's what Life Paths 11 do. When we wake up, there is no off switch. We don't go back to sleep again. We just are fully on and open and ready to whatever comes our way. And so in the past 1.5 years, I have activated my own light language without really knowing why I did it, and because I didn't try to figure it out, I just followed the breadcrumbs. And yeah, so this is something that's been coming up a lot, is myself, and where I've also been seeing it mirrored on the outside, is trying to figure shit out. Okay, we are 5D luminaries. We aren't here to figure things out anymore, because once we create that outcome that we are looking for, what happens is I'm talking as we, but I'm also talking about you. Once you get fixated on the outcome instead of enjoying the journey, all other outcomes become unattainable. And that isn't something that you are here for. You're here to live the wildest life ever and channel what wants to come through you. And the way that I channel, although I did also realize the other day that I channel usually when I'm inside my body. However, I have had one instance where I wasn't aware, I was totally out of it, and I channeled for someone. So I know that both things are possible, but I don't go fully into a trance where I'm not around to channel. At least I think I am around. But that can also lead to me getting in the way sometimes. But it's getting easier and easier to just step aside and let the channelings come through, and let my innate genius shine and be bright, because I have been practicing speaking my truth every single morning, and there has been so much clarity that has come through, because I have just surrendered to the process of speaking without knowing what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, and just let the words come through, hear the patterns, hear the voice that is coming through my heart center, and just letting it go. And so right now, the message for you is that you are here, you are resonating with me, because this is also for you. You are also here to lead a 5D life of abundance with ease. And I'm using this phrase from Courtney because you have always lived in abundance with ease, you just haven't recognized it. Okay, because when you breathe in and you receive an abundance of oxygen, you don't think about you don't see that there is a limited amount of oxygen. You just breathe it in, and you don't keep holding on to that breath because you think it's not going to you're not going to be able to get any more oxygen. You breathe in and then you breathe out again, and when you breathe out, you don't continuously to breathe out and breathe out and breathe out. You know that there is the next breath, intake breath, waiting for you. And like energy and opportunities and everything, like food, is all abundantly available for you when, just like air is. And when you look around, you don't see the trees worrying about the next summer that's going to come or the next spring that's going to come. They just patiently wait during the winter until the spring comes again, and they let go of their leaves, they let go of their old identities, so that in spring they can re-emerge and grow more leaves, be bigger and bolder and brighter, because they let go of that old self and their old identity. So that is what we're here for. And I mean, I have been through a lot of shedding in the past months, and that has led me to so many unimaginable things, and like doing unreasonable things just because it stretches me in ways that I have been expanding into the biggest version of myself that it has existed until now. And I know that there is more expansion possible, and I get to expand more as I go along, and so do you. This is because as I'm speaking about myself, I am speaking about you too. You are here to expand into the biggest version of yourself that has ever existed in every now moment. And you are being called now to create something that you have no idea that anyone else needed. Because you need to create the thing that you need right now, the thing that excites you, the thing that makes you like the happiest right now in the moment. Like, I just felt I needed to create this video, sit down and create this video, because there's someone who needs to hear what I have to say. And without me pressing play, this video wouldn't exist. And because it doesn't exist, it hasn't been created. So I know by creating this video, I'm creating something that no one else can create with the same frequency and energy that I have, because it's just not possible. And you are here to create that thing that keeps on coming up in your mind over and over again. You know, it comes up, and that, like, as I was speaking, people walking right behind me through the camera, and like, there are things that I don't understand, and that's absolutely fine. Like, that's one of the things that I just don't understand, and that's okay, because not everyone is meant to understand everything that I do, and not everyone is meant to be fully, like, as aware. That's not who they are, that's not where they are at. And yeah, I get to, like, something that is being popping up in my reality is seeing where all of these people are stuck, and how they are limiting themselves. And but the thing is that I have total compassion for each one of them, and just, like, I love them because I was there, I was them, I was that person, I was that skeptical person, I was that person, that cynical person. That was all me, and not that long ago even. However, you are the summation of the people you surround yourself with. And I'm not going to choose a number because that doesn't make actual real sense. I'm not going to choose a number. You are the summation of all the people that surround you in online and offline. And so you get to be very, very discerning about what you let into your life, what kind of energy you let into your life. And so that's like the arrow that came up yesterday, which was so interesting. I had the arrow come up in the Angels and Ancestors deck yesterday, and today I actually needed to use that energy. Here it is, still on the top of the deck. I actually needed to use this energy of protecting myself from energies that I don't want. Ooh, there we go. That okay. So the message that I had yesterday, I was so aware about what was happening today that I also needed to protect my energy and like make it clear what I'm available for and what I'm not available for. And so because I am experiencing people, lots of people who are energy suckers, and I have been experiencing more of this come up, but I understand it, and as I'm speaking about it, you have to protect yourself from energy suckers. And it's not that it's something that's deliberate. It's not something that is like of ill intention towards you. It is just something that these people are not aware of how they are sucking the energy out of different people, and then they're wondering why they can't get any further in life. And I'm not talking about you, what I'm talking about is that you see and you become aware of these type of people who are in your life and around your life, and that you are giving your life force to them, intentionally or unintentionally, if you're aware of it or if you're unaware of it. And I'm here to tell you to become aware of who you give your energy to, because that will determine also how far you get right now. When you give your energy away to people who aren't giving you the energy back, then it's like, because you're not seeing it, the energy isn't flowing back to you. Although the universe keeps a tab, okay, and your tab is full, okay, your tab is full, and the universe just wants to give you this energy back. Oh, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm also already seeing this tab with all lots of big numbers on it, and the universe wants to flow all of this back to you because you have been giving from an open heart, from an open space. You've been giving, and but because you aren't ready to receive, you haven't been ready to receive right now, it hasn't been flowing into you. So okay, I want you to take a deep breath in, the deepest breath you've ever taken. Hold it at the expansion of the full breath, and then breathe out again, and just let out everything that you don't want anymore, and just sigh it out like a big and do it 3 times at least, because every time that you do it, after 3 times, your nervous system calms down and your readiness for your body to receive increases. And so this is what you need right now. Breathe in, expand the light that you are on every inhale. Stop at the apex of the breath, then breathe out a sigh. Make it sure that it's longer than your inhale. Breathe out everything that you don't need anymore, and at the bottom of at the emptiness of the breath, take a moment before you breathe back in, and then breathe in again. Breathe in the golden light and self-love that you have for yourself. Let it expand through your whole body, from your head to your toe. Stop at the fullness of your breath. Keep the self-love swirling inside of you, and then breathe out any of the unkind words that you've said to yourself. Breathe out any of the self-flagellations that you've given yourself. Breathe out everything that you don't need anymore, and stop at the emptiness of your breath and enjoy just having your body full of self-love and empty of any self-loathing. Okay, now keep on breathing, and remember to do this multiple times during the day, is to give yourself a moment of self-love. And this is one way that you can do it, is to just breathe in the golden light of self-love. Breathe in through your heart, breathe in through your crown. It doesn't matter, whatever feels right to you, whichever chakra you want to use at that moment, breathe it in right there, because that is where you need your self-love in that moment. Be open and free to do it in the way that feels comfortable and right for you. Okay, and because the angel and ancestor card, oracle card that came out before, I am going to pull another card for you. Spirit, come into the deck right now. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places, everywhere, every place at the same time. Okay. Of course, the snake came out, and it says shed old skin, and this was the message that I gave you before, that you have to shed your own old skin. Oh my gosh, of course. Oh, snake, yes. And looking in the wrong place. There we go. The message is cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. Okay, so now it's time to start becoming visible. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are amazing. And so the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric yoga, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential, and that's what you're here for. In the 5D, guys, when the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was a transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. Okay, what did we just do? We just let go of the negative thoughts about yourself and your past self. So, okay, the extended message is let the energy of renewal wash over your life, because it is time now. You feel that your truth self haven't been recognized or has been misread by others, and just know that this energy is now leaving you. You breathed it out. You've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way. Well done, let's celebrate this. And you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Commit continuously to growth, but I don't call it growth, to expanding into the being that you are, and the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. And if you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they'll be able to see beyond that, because you're willing to recognize your own challenges. So this is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Okay, so well done. You have let go of so many things, as we already stated. Okay, because these things you just can't make up. Okay, I also have the medicine card deck with me. It hasn't been with me in a while. Okay, so spirit, come into the cards. I call upon the spirits of the north and the east and the south and the west to come into the cards to give us the message that we need, the medicine that that is going to help us get more clarity on the next step of the journey. So now that we have let go of our old skin, which animal is going to help us have more courage and trust in ourselves? Ooh, the antelope. The antelope came in. Run, antelope, teach me of action and its pace. Quickly, quickly, so I may run with grace. It's about action. So the antelope takes action, calling the two-leggeds into a council and says, great mystery sent me to teach you a lesson. The lesson is to do. Okay, this is about inspired action. This isn't about just willy-nilly any type of let's go and do all of the things and get really, really busy. This is the thing. It's about taking action, but inspired action. So you have no need to be fearful if you know what to do and then you do it. And so the people asked, what shall we do? Antelope said, if you're naked and cold, you shall kill me and take my coat to keep you warm. That is my gift to you. Do it. We will, said the people. But what of our hunger? We are starving. What can we do to save ourselves? If you're hungry, you shall kill me and take my flesh, for it will nourish you and make you strong. It is my gift to you and part of my evolution. It is my service. Do it. Antelope knew that humankind would survive the Ice Age if the people learned to eat meat. Before the movement of the great ice mountains, fruit and vegetables had been plentiful and the two-leggeds had no need to eat the bodies of fellow creatures. The clans of the second world ate antelope, taking the instinct and wisdom of the four-leggeds into their bodies. The people learned through each creature's essence how to survive. They were taught never to waste or take more than needed. When they were in need, the two-leggeds knew to take action. Humans learned antelope's lesson well. Because of antelope, humans took proper action and survived to this present day. Antelope taught humans to honor the gift sent from Great Mystery and to avoid indiscriminate destruction of life. So antelope signifies knowledgeable action. It's a symbol for the antenna of your hair, which attaches you to Great Mystery by its long cords of light. Oh my gosh, that reminds me so much of Avatar, because their hair is connected to Source. Looking at antelope, you become aware of your mortality in the short time span you have on this planet. With this in mind, you must act accordingly. Proper action pleases the Great Mystery. Antelope medicine is the knowledge of life's circle. And that was the message that came out yesterday too. Everything is a circle and interwoven. Knowing of death, antelope can truly live. Action is the key and essence of living. So that, I am feeling like this warm energy inside of my heart right now, because when you are aware of death, that is when you can truly live. Because death is going to come for everyone, but it's not a true death. It is just the death of this meat body, and we go back to being one with everything. So you actually don't die. The thing is that if you don't remember that you're going to leave this meat body, you don't dare to live. And now is the time to live the best life. For antelope's powers have been courted and shamanized since the dawn of time. Antelope clans have been many, and the power of antelope people is great. Antelope medicine gives you strength of mind and heart and the ability to take quick and decisive action to get things accomplished. So if you feel stymied, call on antelope medicine. If you feel balled up and twisted in knots, antelope powers will speak to you of proper action and soon set you free. Many indigenous solutions to problems are whispered by antelope. Listen, and even more importantly, act. Surround yourself with the illumination and secret knowledge of antelope. Combine this with action and you will overcome any obstacle or hindrance in your path. If antelope is your centering, true and strong personal medicine, thank Great Spirit. Say what should be said. Your judgment is sound and your actions will be successful. Always listen to what Antelope has to say to you. Antelope in your cards indicates a message of higher purpose. Antelope arms you with the bow of authority and forces you to act on behalf of self, family, clan, nation, and finally Mother Earth. Antelope says, do it now. Don't wait any longer. Do not hesitate. Antelope knows the way and so do you. Take courage and leap. Your sense of timing is perfect. When Antelope is bounded into your cards, the time is now. The power is you. Okay, so like you heard the message. It's time to stop procrastinating, which is a defense mechanism of your nervous system, and it's time to take action, to do the thing, to create the thing that you don't know that not someone else needs, to be the identity of you a year from now that already exists, because time doesn't exist. Like, it's time to move. Stop hesitating. Stop waiting for someone else's permission, because you don't need it. All you need to do is feel inside of your body, is this expansive? Then do it. If it doesn't pull you towards it, then leave it. And because the message is always inside of your body, and Antelope is telling you to listen to your body, because it's time to do it. Go for it. Go for the thing that is so unreasonable right now that you had no idea that by doing this thing, it's going to propel you and to jump the timeline. Multiple timelines is what I'm hearing. You are going to jump multiple timelines by doing this unreasonable thing. So let me know in the comments what it is, what that unreasonable thing is that you have now finally decided to do. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for listening all this way. Follow, subscribe, like, comment, whatever you feel called to. I have a PayPal link in the description box below if you feel called to. Please give me a donation. That will be amazing. If you found any value in this video and you know like now is the time, don't hesitate to do it, and to give back some of the energy that I've given you, and this keeps the channel funded. And yeah, it's a token of appreciation for all of the work that I'm doing, so thank you very, very much. And yeah, I am just so excited about seeing your next chapter and hearing about the unreasonable things that have taken you on journeys that are so beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, thank you so, so much. So with that, I love you. Blessings. Hasta luego.
Thank you for listening to the Wyrdisch podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Join us next week for a deep dive into the history of witchcraft in Europe.
Every crazy thing you've seen, every vision, every dream, nobody would believe me. That's your energy, vibration and frequency. You're not broken, you don't need healing. You're the one you're looking for, darling. You don't need saving, you need reminding. You're already hard alive, so stop shrinking and shine bright. You're not lost.